Bucks Weekly, the playoffs edition, Week 3. Bucks are coming off of a 58-14 win over the Summit Country Day Silver Knights. Andy, some of your thoughts on the Summit Country Day game?
That was just a complete team performance, and it started off by the special teams getting off to a huge jump with the fumble recoveries. Great play by the offensive line, helping to open up those huge holes, and the defense pretty much took it from there.
It seems like the Bucks may have surprised Summit Country Day with their physical play. Was this one of the determining factors in the big win?
Yeah, I think so. We came out and jumped on them early, and our kids have spent a lot of time in the weight room, and it showed. They're a physical team anyway, but they did a good job establishing that right from the get-go, and I think after jumping up on them, whatever it was, 27-0, it kind of snowballed. So yeah.
Coach, what kinds of things were working for you guys defensively against Dixie and Summit Country Day?
Well, obviously our pressure package worked fairly well. We wanted to try and mix some things up, and they had so many weapons, especially Dixie. We felt like Dixie, their quarterback was extremely difficult to defend, and number 24 was pretty good too. We were leery of Summit Country Day's quarterback, very elusive, but once again somewhat of the same game plan. Contain him and keep pressure on him, stay in his face.
Okay, the Bucks are coming off of 2 big victories against passing teams, primarily because we've gotten pressure on the quarterback. Is this the biggest key to victory against teams that run the spread?
It's one of them, yeah. You got to get in their face. I mean, the quarterback we're facing is very good. He's the best one we've seen all year, but it's physics. If you get in his face and make it tough for him to throw the ball, then it's hard to step into those throws, and yeah, so I'd say that's a tremendous key.
So if you've been to the games or if you've seen the highlights, then you know. The Buccaneer defensive front seven has played a big role in the last 2 playoff wins against Dixie and Summit Country Day. So we thought we would highlight those guys this week.
Dylan, if the other team fumbles it seems like you guys are recovering everything. What does it take to recover a fumble?
Ball awareness and look at the ball into your hands, grasp it, never let it go.
Okay, borderline back there. What kinds of things was working for you guys against Dixie and Summit Country Day?
Everything.
Cole, if there are 2 or 3 of you converging on the quarterback, what's the best technique to take him down?
Have all 3 guys get there at the same time and attack and squeeze and don't let them get outside.
All right, moving back to Josh. Who is one of the toughest Buccaneer offensive linemen to move and why? All right, Bobby, if you could pick one NFL player to be like in every way, who would you pick and why?
A.J. Hall, because he's relentless on every play.
Olson, which feels better, laying a big hit on Coach G or any defensive play that leads to a touchdown on Friday night?
I love to lay a hit on G, but I'm probably going to have to go with the touchdown.
Okay, finally Justin, who or what is your biggest inspiration for being a defensive football player?
Just the challenge of being a defensive player and the chance to go out and shut down an opposing offense.
All right, thanks, Jeff.
So Saturday night's regional final matchup is Covington versus Coldwater, the same matchup that got the playoffs started last year. We talked to Coach Miller and Coach Carnes about a second game in as many years against the Cavaliers.
And looking forward to this weekend, what kinds of things should we expect to see from Coldwater?
Well, they're an outstanding football team on both sides of the ball. Special teams, very well coached. They've got 23 seniors. They're loaded. It's going to be a major test for us, but it's one that we work for, and we're excited about it.
And what is the plan this week as we go up against Coldwater?
Well, obviously it's to contain and get in number 7's face. Very good quarterback, completes about 75% of his passes. Big kid, strong kid. We want to continue to bring the pressure. Got a lot of weapons. Not only is 7 good, but number 8 is very good, along with number 28 and number 23 too. So, and they've got some really good linemen, real good linemen. So, hey, we've got a challenge ahead of us, and we feel very fortunate to be where we're at.
We played them last year, as you well know. How much does that help in preparation for this year?
I think it's important. Last year we came out and didn't really know what to expect. We never really faced them, at least in the modern era. So having that familiarity, I think that's one thing that you look at the MAC in general, and they're used to playing each other. So any week, you know, anything can happen. So I think it gives us an edge from that standpoint.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
So that will just about wrap it up for week 3 of the playoffs edition of Bucks Weekly. This Saturday night, the Bucks take on the Coldwater Cavaliers. Broadcast time is 6:45. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock. Don't forget, it is a whiteout that night, so dress in all white, and there's a tailgate at Welcome Stadium in the parking lot at 4 o'clock. So that'll just about do it for Marty Listener and Andy Johnson. I'm Kyle Moore. We'll see you later.
Go Bucks.